His hand is wrapped around my throat, not tight enough to hurt, but firm enough to keep me exactly where he wants me, against the wall, inches from his face, tasting expensive whiskey on my own lips. "You think this is a game?" His voice is velvet wrapped around a blade, and I can feel his breath on my mouth. "You don't kiss a man like me and walk away, Piccola." My friends are staring. The entire club has gone silent. And all I can think is, 30 seconds ago, this was just a stupid dare. Now? Now I'm trapped between marble and muscle, staring into eyes so dark they look black in the low light, eyes that promise things I'm not ready to understand. It was just... My voice comes out breathless, and I hate myself for it. His thumb traces my jawline. Slow, deliberate. Just what? Someone wolf whistles from across the VIP section. He doesn't even glance their way. Those obsidian eyes stay locked on mine. "A mistake," I whisper. His lips curve into something that's not quite a smile. "No, Bella. It was a beginning." That's when I notice the gun tucked into his waistband. That's when I realize everyone in this section is watching him, not me, waiting for permission to breathe. That's when I understand. I didn't just kiss some random attractive man in a three-piece suit. I kissed him. Let me rewind, 30 minutes earlier. Absolutely not. I'm shaking my head at Kara, who's grinning like the devil herself. I'm not doing it. "Come on, Mira. When was the last time you did something wild?" She's already 3 cosmopolitans deep, which means her judgment is impaired and her dares are dangerous. We're at Impero, the most exclusive club in the city, the kind of place where you need connections just to get past the velvet rope. Kara's boyfriend knows someone who knows someone, and suddenly we're in the VIP section with bottle service we definitely can't afford. Wild is trying sushi for the first time, I argue. This is insane. It's one kiss. My other friend, Jade, leans in, her eyes sparkling with mischief. "You see that guy over there? Corner booth, dark suit, looks like he walked out of a Mafia movie?" I've been trying not to look at him all night. He's impossible to miss. Mid-30s probably, sharp jaw, darker skin, hair styled with the kind of precision that screams money and control. He's surrounded by men in similar suits. All of them look like they could kill you with their pinky finger and not break a sweat. But it's not them I keep accidentally glancing at. It's him. The way he sits like he owns not just the booth, but the entire building. The way his fingers tap against his crystal tumbler, slow, rhythmic, hypnotic. The way his gaze occasionally sweeps the room, assessing, calculating. "That's not a man you dare me to kiss," I hiss. "That's a man who probably has people disappeared." "Exactly," Kara squeals. "Live a little. You're 26, single, and you spend every weekend reading romance novels on your couch." "I like my couch. Kiss him and I'll cover your rent this month." I pause. "What?" "You heard me." She pulls out her phone, opens Venmo. 1 kiss, full rent. "I'll send it right now." Jade's eyes go wide. "Kara, that's like $1,200. Do we have a deal or not, Mira?" I should say no. I should finish my drink, go home, and forget this conversation ever happened. But my student loans are crushing me, my car needs new tires, and I've been eating ramen for 2 weeks straight. Fine. The word comes out before I can stop it. But if I die, it's your fault. The walk across the VIP section feels like a mile. Every step in my borrowed heels is a chance to turn back. Every breath is me telling myself I can still bail. But I don't. His security notices me first. 2 of them step forward, hands moving toward their jackets. He raises 1 finger. They stop. Just like that. 1 finger, and grown men freeze mid-motion. I'm standing in front of his booth now, and up close, he's even more devastating. Olive skin. A thin scar cutting through his left eyebrow. Lips that look like they rarely smile but would be lethal if they did. "Can I help you?" His accent is subtle but unmistakable. Italian, maybe. Each word precisely chosen. God, my voice sounds so small. This is going to sound crazy. Most things people say to me do. He takes a slow sip of his drink, eyes never leaving mine. Continue. My friends dared me to— I can't believe I'm actually saying this. To kiss you. Silence. His men exchange glances. Someone mutters something in Italian. Another one laughs, but cuts off immediately when the boss's expression doesn't change. Your friends, he repeats slowly, dared you to kiss me. Yes, and you agreed to this dare. For financial reasons, I clarify quickly, as if that makes it better. You're obviously attractive, but I'm not. This isn't— What's your name? The question stops my rambling cold. What? Your name. If you're going to kiss me, I should know it. My heart is thundering. Mira! Mira! He says it like he's testing how it feels in his mouth. Then he stands. Oh God, he's tall, easily 6'2", maybe more. He adjusts his cufflinks, a gesture so casual, so controlled that it's somehow terrifying. You have 5 seconds to walk away, he says quietly. After that, whatever happens is your choice. What? 5. He's counting down. He's actually counting down. 4. This is insane. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. 3. But Kara's Venmo notification would clear my rent. I could eat real food. I could fix my car. 2. And maybe I want to know what it feels like, just once, to do something reckless. 1. I kiss him. It's supposed to be quick, a peck. Proof for my friends that I did it. But the moment my lips touch his hand is on the back of my neck, and the kiss becomes something else entirely. He tastes like expensive scotch and danger. His other hand finds my waist, pulling me closer, not rough, but absolute, like there's no universe where I'm allowed to move away. The club disappears. The music fades. There's only his mouth on mine, demanding and sure, kissing me like he's claiming something that already belongs to him. When I try to pull back, his grip tightens. That's when I feel myself being moved, guided backward until my spine hits the cold marble wall of his VIP section. His hand slides from my neck to my throat, not squeezing, just holding. That's when he breaks the kiss and delivers the line that will haunt me. You think this is a game? You don't kiss a man like me and walk away, Piccola, and that's how I end up here, pinned against a wall, surrounded by armed men, staring into the eyes of someone who clearly doesn't play by normal rules. It was just a dare, I managed to say, though my voice is shaking. Dares have consequences. His thumb is still tracing my jaw, and I hate that my body is reacting, pulse racing, skin heating, something low in my stomach twisting with a feeling I shouldn't be having. Especially when you choose the wrong man. I didn't know— Know what? His voice drops even lower. That I'm not someone you play with? One of his men clears his throat. Boss, Dimitri's here for the meeting. He doesn't look away from me. Tell him to wait. Boss, I said, tell him to wait. The man disappears without another word. I'm trembling now, not entirely from fear. Who are you? His lips curve slightly, the first smile I've seen from him, and it's razor sharp. You really don't know? Should I? Most people in this city do. He releases my throat, but only to brush a strand of hair away from my face. The gesture is almost tender. Almost. Dante Salvatore. The name hits me like ice water. Oh God, oh no, everyone knows that name. You don't live in this city without hearing whispers about the Salvatore family. The rumors, the disappearances, the empire built on things people don't talk about in daylight. I didn't know, I breathe. I swear I didn't— Shh. His finger presses against my lips. Don't lie to me, Mira. I hate liars. I'm not lying. Then you're reckless. His eyes search mine, like he's reading every thought I've ever had. Coming into my club, kissing me in front of my men, making me want— He stops himself, jaw tightening. Want what? I don't know why I ask. I should be running, but I'm not. His hand drops from my face. He steps back, Just slightly, but enough that I can breathe again. Go home, Mira. What? Go home. Forget this happened. Forget you met me. He straightens his tie, his mask sliding back into place. And tell your friends that if they ever dare you to do something this stupid again, they won't like what happens next. He turns away, dismissing me like I'm nothing. And maybe it's the adrenaline, or maybe it's because I've spent my whole life being careful and small and forgettable, but I hear myself say, "You kissed me back." He freezes. "You didn't have to," I continue, my voice stronger now. "You could have just let me kiss you and laughed it off, but you didn't. You kissed me back." Slowly he turns around. The look in his eyes makes my breath catch. "Yes," he says softly, dangerously. "I did." "Why?" "Because the moment your lips touched mine, Bella, I decided you were mine." Before I can process that, before I can even breathe, he's walking away, his men falling into formation around him like sharks circling prey, and I'm left against the wall, heart racing, lips still tingling, wondering what the hell just happened. Kara finds me 30 seconds later, phone out, recording. "Oh my God, you did it! You actually— wait, are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost." I push past her. "We need to leave. Now." "What? Why? Did he say something?" "Kara! Now!" We're halfway to the exit when I feel it, that prickling sensation of being watched. I glance back. He's standing on the balcony of his VIP section, drink in hand, eyes locked on me even as someone speaks urgently into his ear. He raises his glass slightly. A toast. Or a promise. I don't know which is worse. I don't sleep that night. Every time I close my eyes, I feel his hand on my throat, hear his voice. "I decided you were mine." It's just possessive macho nonsense. That's what I tell myself. Men like him probably say that to every woman who crosses their path. By morning, I've almost convinced myself it meant nothing. Then I find the envelope. It's on my doorstep. Cream-colored, expensive paper, sealed with actual wax. A black emblem pressed into it. A lion devouring a snake. My hands shake as I open it. Inside, $1,200 bills, exact change for my rent, and a note in sharp masculine handwriting. "Your friends shouldn't gamble with your safety. Next time they dare you to kiss a stranger, make sure he's not capable of keeping you. D." What? The actual hell. How does he know where I live? How does he know how much my rent is? How does he— My phone buzzes. Unknown number. Unknown. "Did you get my gift?" I stare at the screen. This can't be happening. Me. "How did you get my number?" Unknown. "I own the club's security system. You used your credit card at the bar." The rest was easy. Me. "That's called stalking." Unknown. "That's called making sure you got home safely." Unknown. "Did you?" Me. "Did I what?" Unknown. "Get home safely. Your friends were drunk. You took an Uber at 2:17 a.m. Driver's name was Marcus. License plate 7TGH832. He took the long route and charged you extra." Oh my God. Me. "You're insane." Unknown. "I'm thorough. There's a difference." Unknown. "Use the money for your rent. Consider the debt paid." Me. "I don't want your money." Unknown. "Then consider it a gift." Me. "I don't want gifts from criminals." 3 dots appear, disappear, appear again. Unknown. "Careful, Mira. You don't know me well enough to make accusations." Me. "I know enough. I Googled you." Unknown. "Then you know you should stop texting me." Unknown. "But you won't. He's right, and I hate it." Me. "Don't contact me again." I block the number, delete the text thread, shove the money back into the envelope. 2 hours later, there's a knock on my door. I check the peephole. A delivery guy holding a massive bouquet of black roses. "Delivery for Mira Castellano," he says cheerfully. I don't open the door. "Wrong address." "Ma'am, this is the address on file." I said, "Wrong address." He leaves the flowers on the doorstep. I watch through the peephole until he's gone, then crack the door open. The card attached reads, "Black roses for the girl brave enough to kiss the devil." Blocking my number won't work. I have 6 others. D. I'm officially being stalked by a mafia boss. This is fine. Everything is fine. Day 2. I go to work. I'm a paralegal at a small law firm downtown. Nothing glamorous, but it pays the bills. Barely. I'm deep into reviewing a contract when my boss, Richard, pokes his head into my office. "Mira, you have a visitor." "I don't have any appointments." He says it's personal. Dread pools in my stomach. "Who?" Richard's face is pale. He didn't give a name, but he's insistent. I already know. In our tiny lobby, sitting on the worn couch like he owns the place, is Dante Salvatore. Today's suit is charcoal gray, perfectly tailored, probably worth more than my car. He's reading a magazine, Fortune of course, looking completely at ease while my coworkers stare from their desks. "Mr. Salvatore," I say, voice tight, "this is my workplace." He glances up, and the smile he gives me is dangerous. "Mira, you look lovely today." I'm wearing a basic blouse and slacks. I look like every other paralegal in the city. "Can we talk outside?" I manage through gritted teeth. "Of course." He stands, buttoning his jacket in that fluid, practiced way that probably makes most women weak in the knees. I hate that I notice. Outside, on the sidewalk, I round on him. "You can't show up at my job." "You blocked my number." "Because you're harassing me." "I sent flowers." "After stalking me home from the club." "I made sure you were safe." His voice hardens slightly. "Do you have any idea what happens to beautiful women who leave Impero alone at 2 a.m.? I took an Uber, which I verified was legitimate before you got inside." He steps closer, and I instinctively back up, but there's a wall behind me now. Of course there is. "You're welcome, by the way." My breath hitches. "I didn't ask for your protection." "You kissed me," he says softly. "That changed things. It was a dare. It was a choice." His hand comes up, hovering near my face, but not quite touching. "You chose to walk over to me. You chose to stay when I gave you an out. You chose to press your lips against mine and— Stop. And you chose to call me out when I dismissed you." His eyes are burning now. "You think I don't remember? Every word? Every second?" "It didn't mean anything," I whisper. "Liar." "Dante, I haven't stopped thinking about you." The confession comes out rough. 2 nights, I've tried, I've had meetings, business to handle, problems to solve, and all I can see is you against that wall looking at me like you couldn't decide if you wanted to run or kiss me again. My heart is racing. This is crazy. Yes, you don't even know me. I know enough. His thumb brushes my cheekbone. When did his hand move? And my eyes flutter closed despite myself. "I know you work too hard for too little pay. I know you take care of your mother's medical bills even though you can barely afford your own rent. I know you read romance novels on your lunch break and pretend you're not lonely." My eyes snap open. "How?" "I told you, I'm thorough. You investigated me?" "I protect what's mine." "I'm not yours." His phone rings. He ignores it. It rings again. And again. Finally, he pulls it out, jaw tight. "What?" A pause. His expression darkens. "When?" Another pause. "I'll be there in 10. He hangs up, and suddenly the man in front of me is different, colder, harder, every inch the dangerous criminal I've been trying to forget. "I have to go," he says. "Good. But we're not done, Mira." He's already walking toward a black SUV that's pulled up to the curb. "Stay away from Impero, and if anyone asks about me, you don't know me, understand?" "I don't know you." He's in the SUV before I can finish, and then he's gone, leaving me shaking on a public sidewalk, wondering why his warning sounded less like protection and more like a promise. He doesn't contact me, no texts, no flowers, no surprise visits. I should be relieved. I'm not. I'm worried, which is insane. I don't know him. I don't want to know him, but I can't stop wondering what that phone call was about, why he looked so dangerous, where he went, Google is no help. Dante Salvatore brings up a dozen articles, business acquisitions, charity galas, real estate deals, nothing about mafia ties, nothing illegal. He's either very good at hiding or very good at covering his tracks. Probably both. At 11 p.m., I'm in bed, reading the same page of my book for the 5th time, when someone knocks on my door. Not a normal knock. A pounding. "Mira! Open up!" It's Dante's voice? I grab my pepper spray and crack the door open, chain still attached. He's leaning against my doorframe, suit jacket gone, white shirt stained with, oh God. Is that blood? My hands fumble with the chain. It's not mine. He pushes inside before I can stop him, and suddenly my small apartment feels even smaller. "I need to use your bathroom." "What? Please." The word comes out strained. "Just give me 5 minutes." He disappears down the hallway, and I stand there, frozen, holding pepper spray and wondering if I should call the police. But something stops me. Maybe it's the exhaustion I saw in his eyes. Maybe it's the blood that's definitely his. No matter what he said, there's a gash on his arm, soaking through his shirt. Maybe I'm an idiot. I grab my first aid kit and follow him. He's in my bathroom, trying to clean the wound one-handed. It's not going well. "Let me help," I say from the doorway. "I'm fine." "You're bleeding on my tile." He looks down, notices the red drops, and something like guilt flashes across his face. "I'll replace it. Just sit." I point to the closed toilet seat. For a moment I think he'll argue. Then he sits, and I realize how significant that is. This man who commands rooms, who makes grown men freeze with one finger, is letting me take control. Even if it's just for this. I kneel in front of him, first aid kit open, and carefully roll up his sleeve. The gash is deep. Needs stitches, probably. "Hospital?" I suggest. "No. Dante." "No hospitals, no questions." His jaw is tight. "Can you clean it or not?" I've had basic first aid training. My mom's illness taught me that, but this is beyond scraped knees and minor burns. Still, I grab antiseptic and gauze. "This will hurt." "Good." I glance up at him, confused. "Pain means I'm still alive," he says quietly. "Today that wasn't guaranteed." My hands pause. "What happened?" "Business." "That's not an answer." "It's the only one you're getting." I press the antiseptic-soaked gauze against his wound. He doesn't even flinch. We work in silence, me cleaning, him watching. The bathroom is too small, too intimate. I'm hyper-aware of how close we are, how his knees bracket my body, how his eyes follow my every movement. "Why did you come here?" I finally ask. "I shouldn't have." "But you did." "Yes." "Why?" He's quiet for so long I think he won't answer. Then, "Because you're the only safe thing in my world right now." I freeze. "I'm not safe. You barely know me." "Exactly." His good hand comes up, tucking hair behind my ear. "You don't want anything from me. You don't fear me, not really. You're not impressed by my name or my money, you just see me." "I see a man bleeding in my bathroom," I say, trying to lighten the moment. "That's not exactly romantic." "I don't do romantic." "Could have fooled me with the roses." His lips twitch, almost a smile. "Those were strategic." "Strategic how?" "I wanted you to think about me." His eyes lock onto mine. "Did it work?" "Yes. God, yes, but I don't say that." Instead, I finish bandaging his arm, fingers fumbling slightly as I tie off the gauze. "You're all set. Try not to get stabbed again." "Shot." "What?" "I was shot at. Grazed, technically." He examines my handiwork, then looks back at me. "You're good at this." "My mom's been sick for years." "You learn." I start packing up the first aid kit, needing something to do with my hands. "Is this going to be a regular thing? You showing up bleeding?" "Do you want it to be?" "No!" "Liar!" He stands, and suddenly we're too close again, him towering over me in my tiny bathroom, me backed against the sink. "You want to see me again, Mira? Admit it." "I don't." "You haven't thrown me out. You didn't call the police. You cleaned my wound and asked what happened. His hand braces on the sink next to my hip. If you really wanted me gone, I'd be gone. He's right. I hate that he's right. This is insane, I breathe. Yes. You're dangerous. Yes. I should be running. Yes. His face dips closer. But you're not. We're a breath apart. I can smell his cologne, cedar and smoke, feel the heat radiating off him, see the gold flecks in his dark eyes that I didn't notice before. Dante, tell me to leave. His voice is rough. Tell me to walk out that door and never come back. I'll do it. I'll stay away. I should. I know I should. But I can't. Why me? I whisper instead. You could have anyone. Why are you here in my apartment letting me play doctor? Because you kissed me like I was just a man. His forehead rests against mine. Not a boss. Not a name. Just me. Do you know how rare that is? So, this is about your ego? No, Bella. This is about the fact that I can't stop thinking about you, and it's going to get us both killed. The words should scare me. They do scare me. But they also make something in my chest crack open. What do you want from me? I ask. Everything. His hand comes up, cradling my face. And I'm selfish enough to take it, even knowing I shouldn't. I'm not some Mafia princess. I don't know how to exist in your world. I don't want you to. His thumb strokes my cheek. I want you exactly as you are. Brave and stubborn and so damn beautiful it hurts to look at you. You're good at this, I say shakily. The whole smoldering, intense thing. I'm not performing, Mira. This is me terrified. You don't seem terrified. I am, because I've survived bullets and betrayal and blood, but I don't think I'll survive you walking away. Oh God, this is too much, too fast, too dangerous. But when his lips brush mine, soft, questioning, giving me every chance to say no, I don't. I kiss him back. And this time it's different. Not possessive, not claiming. It's desperate, like we're both drowning, and this is the only air. His hands slide into my hair, mine fist in his shirt. The kiss deepens, turns into something that makes my knees weak and my brain short-circuit. When we finally break apart, both breathing hard, he rests his forehead against mine again. I need to go, he murmurs. I've already put you in danger just being here. Then why did you come? Because I'm weak when it comes to you. He pulls back, and I immediately miss his warmth. At my door, he pauses. Lock this behind me, all 3 locks, and if anyone knocks before sunrise, don't answer. Dante, promise me, I promise. He nods once, then disappears into the hallway. I lock the door, all 3 locks, and slide down to the floor, heart racing, lips tingling, wondering what the hell I've gotten myself into. Day 4. I wake up to my phone ringing. Unknown number. You said you had 6 other numbers, I answer without thinking. A low chuckle. Good morning to you too. Where are you? Handling the mess from last night. He sounds tired. Are you okay? You're the one who was shot. Grazed. There's a difference. Dante, this is serious. What if... Mira. His voice softens. I'm fine. Are you okay? I think about lying. No. I'm confused and scared, and I can't stop thinking about... About what? You, I admit. I can't stop thinking about you. Silence on the other end. Then, what are you doing tonight? What? Tonight, what are you doing? I don't know. Probably reading, eating leftovers, pretending my life is normal. Have dinner with me. My heart stops. What? Dinner. Actual food, not leftovers. Conversation. Let me take you somewhere that isn't your apartment or my crime scene. That's a terrible idea. I know. Someone could see us. I don't care. Dante. One dinner, Mira. If you hate it, I'll walk away. I swear. You're lying? Probably. I can hear the smile in his voice, but say yes anyway. I should say no. This is crossing a line we can't uncross, but God help me, I want to. Yes, I whisper. Good. I'll pick you up at 7. He hangs up before I can change my mind. At 6:45 p.m., I'm having a full-blown crisis. I've changed outfits 4 times. My hair won't cooperate. I look like I'm trying too hard, which I am, because I'm going to dinner with a literal criminal who kissed me in my bathroom and told me I might get him killed. This is fine. Everything is fine. At exactly 7 p.m., there's a knock. I open the door to find Dante in a navy suit, no tie, top button undone. He looks unfairly gorgeous and completely at ease, while I'm internally screaming. "You look stunning," he says. I'm wearing a simple black dress. "You're blind." "I'm observant." He offers his arm. "Ready?" "No." "Good answer." His SUV is waiting downstairs, the same one from before. The driver nods at me like this is completely normal. Maybe in Dante's world it is. We drive for 20 minutes, leaving the city behind. I'm about to ask where we're going when we pull up to a cliff, overlooking the ocean. Sunset painting everything gold, and a table. One table, candles, white tablecloth, a private chef setting up nearby. "You've got to be kidding me," I breathe. "I don't do restaurants," Dante says, helping me out. "Too many eyes, too many risks. But I promised you dinner. I can't even find words. This is insane. Is that a yes or a no?" I look at the table. The view. The man who arranged all of this for someone he barely knows. It's a yes, I admit, but I'm still terrified. "Good." He guides me to the table, pulls out my chair. Terror means you're paying attention. Dinner is surreal. The food is incredible. Courses I can't pronounce, wine that probably costs more than my car. But it's not the food that makes the night. It's him. Away from the club, the threats, the blood. He's different. Still intense, still commanding. But there's something softer in the way he watches me. "Tell me something true," he says over wine. "About what?" "Anything. I want to know you." "You already investigated me." "Facts aren't truth." He leans back, studying me. "I know you work at a law firm. I know you send money to your mother every month, but I don't know what makes you laugh. What scares you? What you dream about when you let yourself dream?" I trace the rim of my glass. That's a lot of questions for a first date. "Is this a date?" "I don't know, is it?" "I'm trying," he says quietly. "To be normal. For you. But I'm not sure I remember how." There's something vulnerable in that admission. Something real. "Okay," I say. "Something true. I'm terrified of ending up like my mother." "How so?" "She spent her whole life playing it safe, married the right man, had the respectable job, never took risks, and then she got sick, and all that safety meant nothing. She wasted decades being afraid to live. And you don't want that." "No. But I'm doing the exact same thing, working a job I don't love, eating ramen, avoiding risks." I meet his eyes. Until 2 nights ago, when I kissed a stranger on a dare. "Best decision you ever made," he says with a slight smile. "Jury's still out on that." "Fair." He refills my wine. "My turn?" "Something true," I prompt. He's quiet for a long moment. Then, "I inherited this life. The business, the name, the expectations. I never chose it. You could walk away." "No, I couldn't. Too many people depend on me. Too many enemies would see it as weakness." His fingers drum against the table. "But sometimes I think about it. What life would look like if I could just be someone else." "Who would you be?" "I don't know. Maybe a man who could take a woman to dinner without checking for snipers first." I glance around. "Are there snipers?" 3. Mine. I choke on my wine. "You're joking." "I don't joke about your safety, Bella." You're insane." We've established that. But there's something sad in his eyes. "This is my world, Mira. Blood and paranoia and always looking over your shoulder. I can give you expensive dinners and protection and anything money can buy. But I can't give you normal." "Maybe I don't want normal," I hear myself say. His eyes snap to mine. Careful, I'll hold you to that. I know. You should run, while you still can. I know that too. We stare at each other across the table, candlelight flickering between us, the ocean crashing below. The whole scene is madness, beautiful, terrifying madness. Why aren't you running? He asks softly. Because for the first time in my life I feel like I'm actually living. The confession comes out raw. And yes, that's terrifying. And yes, this is probably a massive mistake, but I can't stop. Mira? I'm not asking for promises, Dante. I know what you are. What this is. I take a shaky breath. But for tonight, can we just pretend? Pretend what? Pretend what? That you're just a man, and I'm just a woman, and this is just dinner. Something shifts in his expression. Relief, maybe. Or gratitude. Yes, he says. We can pretend. So we do. For the next hour, we're not a mafia boss and a paralegal. We're just two people sharing food and stories and laughter. I learn he loves old movies, that his mother died when he was 12, that he plays piano but never in front of anyone, that he takes his coffee black with 2 sugars, which he claims is the only way. He learns I wanted to be a writer, that I'm allergic to shellfish but ate it anyway tonight because I didn't want to seem difficult. He immediately signals the chef to bring something else, that I cry at rom-coms and pretend I don't. By the time dessert arrives, I've forgotten to be scared. That's when his phone rings. He ignores it. It rings again. Answer it, I say quietly. No. Dante, it could be important. He looks like he wants to argue, but finally pulls out his phone. His expression darkens immediately. When? A pause. How many? Another pause. I'm on my way. He hangs up, and just like that the illusion shatters. The man across from me isn't just Dante anymore. He's the boss, the criminal, the danger I've been trying to forget. I have to go, he says, already standing. What happened? Nothing you need to worry about. That's not an answer. Mira. He cups my face, urgent. I need you to go home. Lock your doors. Don't answer for anyone except me. You're scaring me. Good. Be scared. Be safe. He kisses my forehead, fast, almost desperate. I'll call you when I can. Then he's gone, jogging to the SUV, leaving me alone with champagne and panic. He doesn't call. Not that night. Not the next day. By day 6, I'm convinced something terrible happened. That the phone call was a trap. That he's dead in a ditch somewhere. I try his number, all of them I've saved. They all go to voicemail. Dante, this isn't funny anymore, I say to the last one. Just let me know you're alive, please. 20 minutes later, I get a text. Unknown. I'm alive. Stay home. Don't go anywhere alone. I'll explain soon. Me. What's happening? Unknown. Just trust me. But I don't hear from him again. And then, on day 7, someone knocks on my apartment door. I check the peephole. A woman. Mid-40s. Elegant, expensive coat. Mira Castellano, she calls. My name is Sofia Salvatore. I'm Dante's aunt. May I come in? Every instinct screams danger, but she's not armed, not threatening, and she's family. I crack the door open, chains still on. How did you find me? Dante's been distracted lately. I wanted to know why. Her smile is cold. Now I do. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play stupid, dear. You're the girl from the club, the one he can't stop thinking about. She looks me up and down, unimpressed. I can't imagine why. What do you want? To warn you. Whatever Dante's told you, that you're special, that he'll protect you, he's lying. Men like him don't fall in love. They collect, and when they're bored, they discard. We're not. You're exactly what you look like, Kara. A distraction. Entertainment, and if you're smart, you'll walk away before his enemies realize you exist. His enemies? Her smile sharpens. Oh, he didn't tell you? He's been cleaning house, eliminating threats, making moves that have half the city ready to go to war. And why? She leans closer. Because he's distracted by a girl who kissed him on a dare. My blood runs cold. That's not my fault. Isn't it? You started this? You walked into his world? Now people are dying because Dante Salvatore can't focus on business. He's too busy playing house with you. Get out. Or what? You'll call the police? Tell them about your mafia boyfriend? She laughs. You're in over your head, Mira. If you care about him at all, you'll disappear before you get him killed. She leaves and I lock the door with shaking hands. Is she right? Are people dying because of me? I grab my phone, dial Dante's number. Voicemail. Call me, I say. Now. We need to talk. He shows up at midnight. I hear the knock and know, somehow, I just know, it's him. I throw open the door. You can't just disappear for a week. He pulls me into his arms, and I feel how tense he is, how exhausted. I'm sorry, he breathes into my hair. I'm so sorry. Your aunt came to see me. He goes rigid. Sophia was here? She said people are dying because you're distracted by me. Is that true? He pulls back, jaw tight. What else did she say? That I should disappear, that I'm going to get you killed. She's trying to manipulate you. Is she wrong? Silence. Dante, is she wrong? It's complicated. That's not an answer. I'm handling it. His voice rises, and I've never heard him like this. Frayed, desperate. Everything's under control. You vanished for a week. Because I was protecting you. There's a price on my head, Mira. 3 rival families want me dead, and if they find out about you... He stops, running a hand through his hair. I can't let that happen. Then maybe Sophia's right. Maybe I should walk away. No. The word is immediate, sharp. Don't even think it. People are dying. People were always going to die. This life, this business, it's built on blood. That's not your fault. But your distraction is. Yes. The confession explodes out of him. Yes, okay? You distract me. Every goddamn second I'm thinking about you, making sure you're safe, wondering if you're eating, if you're scared, if you're regretting ever kissing me. He steps closer, eyes blazing. And yes, that's made me sloppy. But I don't care. I will burn this entire city down before I let you walk away. I'm shaking. That's not romantic, Dante. That's terrifying. I know. His hand cups my face. But it's the truth. You want out? Fine. Leave. I'll even help you. New city, new identity, new life. But don't expect me to move on, because I won't. I'll spend the rest of my life knowing I had you and lost you. That's not fair. Nothing about this is fair, Bella, but it's real. We're standing in my doorway, the hallway light flickering, and I realize this is the moment, the choice, run or stay, safety or chaos, normal or him. If I stay, I whisper, what happens? I don't know, but I'll protect you with everything I have. And if that's not enough, then we go down together. It's the worst promise anyone's ever made me. And somehow, it's also the most honest. Okay, I breathe. Okay? I'm staying. God help me, I'm choosing this. His kiss is immediate, desperate, full of relief and hunger, and something that might be love if we had time to name it. You're mine now, he murmurs against my lips. Completely. No going back. I know. You'll move in with me. Tomorrow. I can't protect you if you're here. That's insane. It's necessary. And non-negotiable. Dante, please. The word is raw. I can't lose you. I won't. And because I'm apparently just as insane as he is, I nod. Okay, tomorrow. Moving into Dante's penthouse is like entering a different world. Floor-to-ceiling windows, marble everything, security that makes Fort Knox look casual. And Dante, watching me take it all in with an expression I can't read. Guest room's down the hall, he says. You'll have your own space. I thought I was moving in with you. You are, but I'm not assuming... He stops, clears his throat. I want you here because you're safer, not because I'm expecting anything. It's possibly the sweetest thing he's ever said. Thank you, I manage. The first few days are surreal. I wake up to chef-prepared breakfast, get driven to work in armored SUVs, come home to a man who looks at me like I'm the only thing keeping him sane. But there's tension too. He's always on his phone, always having hushed conversations in Italian, always disappearing for meetings that he won't explain. On day 4, I confront him. What aren't you telling me? He's at his desk working through documents. Lots of things. Dante. Mira. He doesn't look up. You're safer not knowing. That's not your decision. Yes, it is. Now he looks at me, and his eyes are hard. You're in my world now. That means trusting me to handle things you don't understand. So I'm just supposed to sit here and look pretty? You're supposed to stay alive. He stands, rounding the desk. Do you have any idea how many threats I've neutralized in the past week? How many people wanted to use you to get to me? No, because you won't tell me anything. Because knowing puts you in danger. I'm already in danger. I'm shouting now. Your aunt tracked me down. Your enemies know about me. Keeping me ignorant doesn't keep me safe. It just keeps me helpless. He stares at me, jaw working. Then, you want the truth? Fine. There's a war coming. 3 families, including mine. Sophia's trying to stage a coup. My own people are questioning my leadership. And the only reason I haven't been killed yet is because I'm too busy protecting you to show weakness. The words hit like bullets. So she was right, I whisper. I am getting you killed. No. He's in front of me now, gripping my shoulders. You're giving me a reason to survive. There's a difference. Dante, I've been alone my entire life, Mira. Surrounded by people, but alone. And then you kissed me, and suddenly I remembered what it feels like to want something other than power. His forehead drops to mine. You're not my weakness. You're my reason. Oh God. What do? I ask. We end this. Permanently. I'm meeting with the families tomorrow night. One way or another, it ends. And if they won't negotiate? His silence is answer enough. I'm coming with you, I say. Absolutely not. If you're walking into danger, I'm not sitting here wondering if you're coming back. Mira, this isn't a game. I know. That's why I'm coming. We argue for an hour. He uses every tactic. Anger, logic, pleading. Finally, I play my card. You said I'm yours. That means you're mine too, and I don't let what's mine walk into danger alone. He stares at me. Then slowly he smiles, real and warm and devastating. You're going to be the death of me, Bella. Probably. But God, what a way to go. The meeting is in a warehouse, neutral ground, 3 families, 24 armed men, and me, in a bulletproof vest Dante insisted on, staying close to his side. Sophia's there too, looking smug. You brought your pet. I brought my partner, Dante corrects coldly. Show respect or leave. The negotiation is tense, demands and counter-threats, territory disputes and old grudges. I don't understand half of it. But I understand the danger, the way hands hover near weapons, the way Dante's entire body is coiled to fight. Then one of the rival bosses says, You want peace? Give us the girl, proof you're not compromised. My blood freezes. No, Dante says immediately. Then we have no deal. Then we have war. His voice is pure ice. But let me be clear, anyone who touches her dies, not eventually, not strategically, immediately, and painfully. She's made you weak. She's made me focused. He pulls me closer, and the gesture is possessive, claiming, You think I'm distracted? I'm more dangerous now than I've ever been, because I have something to protect, something to avenge if necessary. Sophia laughs. You'd start a war over a girl you've known 2 weeks? Yes, no hesitation. I would. The room goes silent. Then, surprisingly, the rival boss nods. Fair, I respect that. You do? A man who will burn the world for his woman? That's not weakness. That's conviction. He extends a hand. We have a deal, Salvatore. But if she ever becomes a liability, she won't. Dante shakes his hand. And if anyone thinks otherwise, they're welcome to test me. The drive home is silent. But once we're back in the penthouse, Dante pulls me into his arms and just holds me, breathing, grounding. "You could have given me up," I whisper. "Never." "It would have been the smart move." "I don't make smart moves when it comes to you." He pulls back, cupping my face. "I make obsessive, possessive, completely irrational moves, and I'm not apologizing. I'm not asking you to." "Good, because you're stuck with me now, Mira, for however long this lasts, a month, a year, forever, you're mine. Completely." "And you're mine," I say back. "Yes." We kiss, and it's different from all the others. Not desperate, not claiming, just certain. Like we've both accepted this insane, dangerous, impossible thing between us. 3 days later, I'm in Dante's office reading on his couch when my phone rings. Unknown number. "Hello? Mira Castellano?" A woman's voice, unfamiliar. "Who is this?" "My name is Isabella Moretti. I'm Dante's ex-fiancée. We need to talk." My blood runs cold. "Excuse me?" "Meet me. Tomorrow. I'll send the address. Come alone." "I'm not meeting some random—" "I have information about Dante that you need to hear. About who he really is, what he's done." She pauses. "You think you know him? You don't. But I do. And if you want to survive this world, you'll listen." She hangs up. I stare at my phone, heart racing. Dante walks in, sees my expression. "What's wrong?" "Nothing, just spam call." He studies me like he doesn't quite believe it, but lets it go. And I'm left wondering, who is Isabella Moretti? And what does she know about the man I've given everything to? I should tell Dante about the call, about Isabella. But something stops me. Maybe it's pride. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's the fact that I've built my entire new life on trusting a man I've known for 3 weeks. And now, someone from his past is offering to shatter that trust. I look at Dante, at the man who faced down enemies for me, who calls me Bella and means it, who kisses me like I'm the only thing keeping him human. And I make a choice. Tomorrow I'll meet Isabella Moretti. Tomorrow I'll find out the truth. But tonight? Tonight I'm going to pretend that this us is enough. That love can survive in a world built on blood and lies, that I didn't just make the biggest mistake of my life,